Anybody have a father? No, that's a weird ass question, but I ain't got no daddy, so I don't know how to get into it. I met my father. I know it sounds weird to say met, but I met my father first time when I was like 7 years old, and he spent like about 4 or 5 minutes of our encounter together explaining everything that happened in his life, all these stories that led him to naming me Harold, and it was a great story. One problem, guys, my name is Tyler. That was kind of sad. Second time I met him, a little more serious note, he had ALS, or more commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And for those that don't know, it's a disease of the central nervous system. First thing it does is takes away your lower extremities, and you can't walk anymore. And then last thing it does is it takes away your upward mobility, and you're paralyzed. And then I'm sorry, I think I was going to talk about this. The last thing it does is it takes away your ability to speak, and then you pass away because there's no cure. I'm sorry, I just wanted to tell y'all how strong genes and DNA are in this world, man. I went to see this man in the hospice for like the second time in my life, and it was like our DNA was so strong, man. It was like he knew exactly what was on my mind, and I walked in there and he looked at me and he said, "It's not hereditary." I said, "You know what, nigga, that's all." You know what, nigga, that's all I came to find out. I was hoping you died in my face. I was gonna talk about the Lakers for a little bit. I was in there bitch like, fuck you. I kicked this wheelchair. Look at my legs, daddy, look at my legs. My mama loves that joke, by the way. Every time I do that shit in front of her, she'd be like, "Do the one about your bitch ass daddy again." I'd be like, "Mama, that ain't how comedy works." She'd be like, "I don't give a fuck." I'd be like, "Okay, so then you want to have a father?" I gotta do the whole, do the whole shit again.